And welcome everybody to Maybe Gymnasium here on the beautiful campus of Our Lady of the Lake University on the west side of San Antonio, as it is the final regular season game of the year, final home match of the year for the Saints, senior night, as the Saints taking on Texas College out of Tyler, Texas, as the Saints will be celebrating seniors Anissa Rivera and Natalie Fazio here at a pregame ceremony here, I believe, in a moment. As this will be probably the first match of a rematch coming up next week in the first round of the conference tournament, which begin next Friday and Saturday here at Our Lady of the Lake University. We live streaming all 5 matches of that, the 4 on Friday and the championship game on Saturday. Have that for you. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with opening introductions. Senior night, Saints and the Steers on the Olu Saints Network. And welcome back, everybody, as the Saints coming into this one with a 16-6 record on the season, 7-4 in conference play as they've clinched the 3rd seed in the conference tournament. They will host the same Texas College Steers in the first round of the tournament beginning on Friday, as that will be taking place, and that's going to be at, I believe, 1 o'clock the start time on that. We'll have all that. It'll be posted online later for you for next week. As the Saints 20-0 all-time against Texas College. Saints have won 60 consecutive sets against the Steers. Here on it. Get ready for this one. Saints coming off a couple of victories as they defeated Jarvis Christian back on the 26th. back on the 26th, yeah, 3 sets to nothing. Defeated Schreider on the 30th, day before Halloween, and the last non-conference match of the year happened over at Schreider, 3 sets to nothing. And again, trying to get the victory here tonight against Texas College to go into the tournament with some momentum. As the Saints, again, senior night, as we're celebrating Natalie Fazio and Anissa Rivera. As Natalie Fazio, 2017 to this season, 75 career matches and 302 sets, has 755 career kills, 2,040 total attacks, 46 assists, 135 aces, all-time leader there, 511 digs, 86 blocks, all-time leader again in aces, most aces in a season, 63 back in 2017, and most in the match coming this season. Anissa Rivera from 2016-2019 career, 118 matches, her 119th here today, 407 sets, has a career 735 kills, 871 assists, 44 aces, 425 digs, and 154 blocks. As John Paul, public address announcer, continuing with the opening introduction of the Saints, as the ceremony will be taking place for Senior Day, will be taking place after the match, so make sure you stick around and enjoy all that. As the Saints trying to close off the regular season with a 3-game winning streak. Men's soccer advanced to the semifinals of the Red River Athletic Conference Men's Soccer Tournament, which will take place at the campus of Texas A&M University Texarkana next week on the 7th. And women's soccer will also be at the Conference Soccer Tournament semifinal as the regular season conference champions, their 5th conference championship regular season in 7 years, and trying to pick up their 5th tournament championship in 7 years as well. And that'll be next week. And live streaming provided by Texas A&M University Texarkana for that matchup. Basketball underway. Men's basketball lost last night to Langston, 85-80, and had a rough day today in Sagu, losing 98-81. So started off the season 0-2 men's basketball. Women's basketball still a week away from starting. I believe it's Sunday. It's going to be at Sagu. Exhibition against St. Angelo State, and then open up at Sagu next week. So we're going to get ready to start this one. Anissa Rivera gets the serve there. Tihana Gruta, who saw some playing time this last week. Limited. Might see some action today, as she had missed most of the season. The point there for Texas College to take a 1-0 lead here. This first set. That's 3 out of 5. To win each set by 2. And if it goes to the 5th set, it's the first to 15 by 2. And return back there. Thomas, that's up for Fazio. Fazio sends it back. Popped up there by Long and away. And a point, as off the fingertips there of Long, and unable to get back there in time, was Fenaris Palmer for Texas College. So Anissa Rivera here as we're tied at 1. First set. Set up there by Curl. Over the top goes Long. That's Feliciana Long. Set over there by Palmer. Across there and hit strong there by Kalani Kitchens. And not a lot that Fanaris Palmer could do with that one. So 2-1 Saints lead here, set number 1. So Anissa Rivetta still serve it here. Has a 3-1 lead, getting that one nicely dug up by Palmer. Pushed over to the top by Feliciano Long. And Ketchens punch back and return. Thomas sets back over to Fazio. And Fazio down at the feet there of Fanaris Palmer. And it's 4-1 now the score. Saints 20-0 all time against Texas College. They've not lost a set to Texas College. And that's going to come around the antenna, not able to return that one as Curl and Feliciano Long kind of got a little tangled with each other. And so 5-1 Saints lead. Pushed over the top, Curl. Thomas pushed back over to Ketchens. Ketchens put right back by Palmer. Back around Fazio. Fazio puts it down. As the Saints look like they're going to make it a point to go after Fanaris Palmer. Palmer, a senior out of Houston. And that over the net, nice serve, just catching over the top and the service air. Or service ace there. And the return error of Palmer. 7-1 Saints lead. So Palmer gets that one. Curl. Pushed back over the top there by Feliciano Long. Back and again, back towards the back line. And that line taking Elise Curl. So 8-1. So Rivetta over the top. Palmer digs that one up. Back crowd pushed over the top there by Santiana Darden. And that's going to roll along. And a timeout called by Coach Larisha Murphy. And we'll take a quick timeout as well. Saints lead 9-1, set number 1. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the Olu Saints Network, KSAT.com. So Anissa Rivetta here to serve. Still here with a 9-1 lead. Looking at her 9th consecutive serve here. Up over the top. I missed it a little bit there by Long, but kept alive. Now pushed back up and over by Felicity Long. Curl. Pushed over, and that's back. Crabtree kept alive. Maldonado. And Maldonado is going to go long. Point for Texas College on the unforced error. So 9-2 now the score. And coming to the score is Feliciano Long to serve. Freshman out of Segoville, Texas. Thomas back over Fazio. Push over the top there of Darden. Snuck over the top and not able to get there in time was Feliciano Long, and Anissa Thomas gets the point there, and the Saints lead is back to 8 now at 10-2. Kalani Ketchens to serve, and Sadie Ballesteros to serve. I mean, up at the net, I'm sorry, it's Ketchens serves. Popped up, over the top Long, that's going to be touched. Point for Texas College. So 10-3 the score now in favor of the Saints. And serving is going to be Taylor Crabtree for Texas College. It's Crabtree's serve. High over the top there is Marquez. Thomas sets up. And Maldonado finding the back line. And an 8-point lead for the Saints again here at 11-3. So Natalie Fazio, Saints all-time leader in service aces coming up. All-time leader for a career, all-time leader in a season, and the most in a game. And it's just over the top, kept alive. Pushed up there by Curl. Back over the top there by Darden. Pushed back again, dug up nicely there by Crabtree. Hopped up now over the top by Michaela Williams and carried it over there, or palmed it over, and that's going to be a point for the Saints. 9-point advantage, 12-3. So Fazio out of Plano, Texas. Over the top there. Pushed over there by Williams. Thomas sets around as Ballesteros is kept alive there by Darden. That's not Deanna Darden. Maldonado again finds the back towards the line there on the side near the corner. And the Saints lead is at double digits at 13-3. So now Fazio kept alive there by Anise Darden, and that's going to be set long. So 14-3 now. So Natalie Fazio. On the top. Punched over there by Michaela Williams. Thomas sets up Ballesteros, blocked at the net. There's going to be a blocking error there on Felicity Long. It's 14-3 now. 15-3 now. 12-point advantage. It's Fazio over the top. And a service ace for Natalie Fazio. So Fazio, you have the service ace, third ace by the team tonight, as Anissa Rivera with 2 earlier, now 16-3, and keeping that alive, and just sending it back over. There was Crabtree. Maldonado blocking error, and point for the Saints now, 14-point lead at 17-3. Up in the air. This back. Sent back there Marquez to keep it going. Thomas. Maldonado. Over the top of the fingertips. Nice job there by Crabtree to keep it alive. Pushed back over the top. Thomas sets up for Ballesteros. Blocked to the net. Blocking air. Point for the Saints. So Fazio continuing to serve here with a 15-point advantage here at set number 1. Over the top, going to be a service error. First of the night for the Saints. And the lead is 14. As Journey Demas will check in for Natalie Fazio. And up to serve now is Manasseh Darden. Or Manasseh Darden. Back away. Or Rachel Smith digging that up. Darden into the net there. And point for the Saints. So Valerie Bolanos will come in to serve. Send it back. Push back. As Williams, or Smith that is, put that one. That's back. Kept alive there by Crabtree. Again trying to keep it, and Crabtree will send it over. Thomas pushes over. Ballesteros over the top of the defenders at the net. And Curl puts it over. Thomas Makes it over the top. Dug up nicely there by Crabtree. Marquez. Thomas pushed around as Sadie Ballesteros. 16-point advantage. As the serve. Bolanos turns it over. Over the top there by Williams. Thomas pushes all the way over to Rivera. Trying to keep it alive, not able to. And Anissa Rivera gets that one down. As Rivera picking up her first kill of the match. And the lead is 17. Over the top, service ace. Number 4 on the night now for the Saints. And the lead is 18. And timeout, Texas College. 22-4, Saints lead in set number 1. It's senior night. You're watching Saints volleyball on the Olu Saints Network and KSAT.com. And welcome back. 22-4, Saints with the lead here, set number 1 against Texas College. A preview of the first round matchup of the Red River Athletic Conference tournament that begins next Friday. Pushed around as Ballesteros kept alive. Over the and then cannot get it over the net. As Sadie Ballesteros comes away with her 4th kill now and is 23-4. And not able to get it over as Curls had a nice attempt there by Felicity Long to come in there trying to get it over, but it was too low there to get over the net. So it's going to be set point here for the Saints. And service ace number 5, and that'll do it. Saints takes that one, 25-21. Lead 1 set to nothing. We'll take a break. You're watching Saints volleyball on the Olu Saints Network at KSAT.com. And welcome back. Second set's about to get under the way. Saints up 1-0. As at the conclusion of the match, we'll have our senior day ceremony. As tonight, the final regular season match of the year for the Saints. As Gihanna Kruta will make her first appearance here at Maybe Gymnasium since early September. And so the serve over by Curl. Thomas over to Kruta. Kruta gets there but nicely dug up. Moved around over by Darden. Pushed over the top. Thomas pushes over for Kruta. Kept alive there. Pushed over the top. It's going to be out. As trying to sneak that over was Feliciana Long. So Kalani Ketchens checked in. Anissa Ravenna serving. Served there by Crabtree, kept it alive. Set over the top. Thomas pushes up high as Fazio takes aim, fires, and hits the corner. And so the senior from Plano getting that one down. Serve over the top there. Fifth kill for Fazio here tonight. Fazio sends it back. Kept alive there by Curl. Pushed over the top there by Santana Darden. Pushed again now over to Ketchens. Ketchens over the top. And hitting error will go long. Point for Texas College. And the Saints lead is 2-1 here, set number 2. So Gihanna Kruta getting the first kill there. Now we'll head over to serve with a 3-1 lead. First match back for Kruta was against Wiley. She basically just did some service duty in that one. Still trying to get her way in. And gets the ace there. As Texas College kind of froze there. Everybody looked like some statues out there for a moment. And that is 6 service aces now for the Saints here. As Kruta will send that over. Curl sets up for Darden. Blocked at the net there by Long. And put down by Sadie Ballesteros. And that's 4 kills now for the freshman. It's Gihanna Kruta the serve and a 5-1 lead. Saints here, set number 2. The top. Ballesteros. Thomas around over to Ketchens. Popped up high. That's Crabtree. Sends it over. Thomas sets up for Fazio. And off the hands there of Manassia Darden. And 6-1 now. That's Kruta. Still serving here with a 6-1 lead. Curl over the top and gets it down. It's got just the right hit to find a space in there. And no Saint could get to it. So 6-2. So Alyssa Marquez is checked back in for the Saints. As Taylor Crabtree serving here for Texas College. Crabtree, service error. And 7-2 on the service error there from Texas College. So Fazio serving. Fazio over. Crabtree. Just over the top by Santana Darden. And that's going to go wide there by Sadie Ballesteros. 7-3 the score here. Amanda Esparza checking in. And serving here is Rachel Smith. And Smith into the net, service error. And it's 8-3 now. That'll bring in Ashley Maldonado in for Kalani Ketchens. Maldonado on the top. Pushed up, and now they're going to be sent over by Felisa Long. Rivetta blocked there, not at the net, not going to be blocked. As it will hit its way down. Had an off angle here watching that, so it's 8-4. Actually, no, it was blocked there. Misread the hand signal there. Apology there. And so Ballesteros slants her back. And the Saints will take a 9-4 lead now. As Elisa Marquez. Elisa Marquez to serve here as Tiana Caruta back at the net with Rivetta and Thomas. By Smith. Pushed back over by Curl. Thomas up around, and that's going to be a blocking error off the wrist there of Feliciano Long, and a point for the Saints as Tiana Caruta, second kill now in the match, and a 10-4 lead for the Saints. Marquez to serve. Top curl. And that's going to find its way into the corner. And point for Texas College. Nice job getting that down. Fenaris Palmer to serve here. Texas College getting 5th point. That's more than they had in the first set. As Thomas is around now over to Rivetta. Snuck over the top, 2 touches, and the point for the Saints. So Thomas to serve, and that'll put Rivetta, Caruta, and Fazio now at the net. Pushed up, pushed over the top, Crabtree nicely dug up by Thomas. Fazio puts it, dug back, it's going to be out wide there by Taylor Crabtree. A 7-point advantage here for the Saints now. Over the top there, Crabtree, and touched by the Saints there at the net as it goes along, and point for Texas College. Trailing it by 6. Let's curl with the serve. Thomas round over to Caruta, and Tiana Caruta puts it down. Saints lead is at 7 now. So Kalani Ketchens comes in for Ashley Maldonado. So the serve coming up here by Rivetta, just over the top. Push back around and over as Crabtree. Tiana Caruta with the block there. As she was leading the team in blocks when she got that injury. And she picks up the solo block there, and an 8-point advantage for the Saints now. Crabtree will send it over. Marquez, Thomas sets up Fazio. Fazio gets it down in front of Rachel Smith. And the lead is 9 now for the Saints. So Anissa Rivetta now. As Curl sends back over to Feliciano Long, who gets it over. Rivetta and Ketchens sends over the top. Back it goes over the top. Ketchens kept alive by Texas College. Curl over to Crabtree, blocked to the net by Fazio and Caruta. Thomas puts up. Ketchens back and Long, unforced error. Point Texas College. So Feliciano Long to serve. Over the top. Pushed over by Ketchens. Marquez. Thomas. Fazio Blocked, actually goes into the net. Hitting error there on Fazio. And a point for Texas College. And the serve is going to be long. Service error there by Feliciano Long. And the Saints, 28-point lead. Tiana Cruto will be serving. And Vanicia Darden checked in for Texas College. Cruto over the top is hit. And the service ace is Cruto. Another service ace. And 17-8 now the score. Blocked at the net by Ballesteros and Fazio. Again, that's going to go into the net. And the unforced error there going on Felicity Long. And a 10-point lead now at 18-8 for the Saints. And another service ace, as that is now 8 for the match for the Saints. And an 11-point lead. Tiana Cruta. As Cruta picking up her third service ace out of the match. Actually fourth, I believe. We'll double check that. Pardon me there, 2 touches. 12-point lead, 20-8. Tiana Cruta. And Montenegro will send that long at a service error. Second service error now of the match. First for Cruta today. Bolanos will check back in as Taylor Crabtree serving. Crabtree up over the top there is Ketchens. Thomas gets the back around over to Ballesteros. Over the top, able to get it, and not able to grab the dig. There was Long. And 21-9 the score. So Fazio serve. And able to return there, Curl. Thomas pushes over to Ketchens. And Ketchens will get that one as Curl not able to do anything with that. And the Saints take the 22-9 lead here. Fazio into the net, service error. So third service error for the match for the Saints. And that's a 12-point lead as Rachel Smith coming in to serve. And Amanda Esparza will check in as Natalie Fazio will come out. Serve over by Rivera. Thomas pushes up. Ketchens over the top and puts it down. Kalani Ketchens and her third kill in a match with a 13-point lead. So Ashley Maldonado now into serve. Over the top and not able to get the return. Point for the Saints. There's Ashley Maldonado there, and it's a set point now for the Saints. And up. Pushed up there by Michaela Williams. Thomas pushes over for Rivera. Kept up. Esparza. Rivera pushes back. And pushed back and now set over by Curl. Thomas sticks it over the top. Again, pushed all the way across, put over by Curl. Thomas, Ballesteros. Trying to sneak it over, can't do it, unforced error. And the Saints will take set number 2, 25-10. Up 2 sets to nothing. We'll take a break. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the Olu Saints Network, KSAT.com. back, everybody. Set number 3 coming up here. Saints up 2-0. Took the first set 25-4. Second set 25-10. Trying to close out the 2019 regular season with a home victory here against Texas College. That would be their third straight victory. And give them their 17th victory of the season and 8th in conference play. Saints in the 3rd spot. And we'll be playing the same Texas College team next Friday in the first round of the Red River Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament, hosted here on the campus of Our Lady of Lake University. Get up over the top. And service ace for Ashley Maldonado. Saints with a 1-0 lead. And moving along quickly here as the match just started 38 minutes ago. And Thomas, catching shot there, blocked at the net, comes back. Fazio, again, nice job at the net, defended by Texas College. Saints just having to get it over the top now. Curl pushes right over to Crabtree, and that's going to be a blocking error on the Saints, and we're tied at 1. So let's Curl to serve. Curl over the top. Marquez, Ketchens. Around as Fazio will put it over the top. There's Santana Darden. Pushed over the top. And Texas College will take their first lead since 1-0 in set number 1. At 2-1 here. Elise Curl. There's Marquez, Thomas. And Fazio just pushing over the top. There's Darden, kept alive, put back and again down. As Taylor Crabtree puts it down for Texas College. As the Saints coming out flat here in set number 3. Thomas, it's up now Fazio. Fazio, pushed back towards the back line. And over the top, and kicked up there. As Thomas tried to get that over. And it's 4-1. Thomas back. It's Ketchens. Darden over the top. Rivetta. Thomas sets up Fazio. Fazio right down into the foot of Felicity Long. And the Saints break the 4-0 scoring run of Texas College. So Sadie Ballesteros will come in. Ashley Maldonado out. Nisa Rivetta to serve. Rivetta serves, and it's going to be in. Service ace. I believe that's number 9 now. So we'll double check that here. And that is actually, number 11 now on the night. That's Rivera picking up her 3rd. Thomas. There's Rivetta. And not able to get a clean return there. As Feneris Palmer. And despite the effort of Elise Curl to get back there, the Saints will tie it up at 4 here. So Rivetta, 4-4 lead, 4-4 tie here in set number 3. Up 2-0. Saints are. Marquez. Fazio. Fazio puts it down. So 5-4 now. Saints take their first lead since 1-0 here in the set. It's Rivetta. Senior out of El Paso. 4-year member of the Saints. 6-4 Saints. Lead is up to 2 here. Rivetta. Thomas pushes back Fazio. Fazio! Natalie Fazio picking up her 10th kill now in the match for the senior. And Anissa Rivetta still serving here. 7-4. Back deep, Rivetta. And sends it back towards the wall. Marquez not able to get there. She pulls up there, and the Saints will drop the point. It's going to be 7-5 now. Feliciana Long to serve. Set back, Fazio way up into the net of the rafter. Point for the Saints as the violation is coming up. One of the Texas College players came from behind to make make the contact. So the point for the Saints. 8-3 and a whistle. And out of the rotation was off there. And so the Saints will get the point there. Back-to-back violations give the Saints a 4-point advantage here. And able to get it there. Fazio digs it up. Round over to Ballesteros. Dug up again, but not quite. As beyond the reach of Taylor Crabtree, a way out. Point for the Saints. So they've doubled them up now, 10-5 here in set 3. So Kalani Ketchens, junior from San Antonio. And a service error. That's number 4 now for the Saints. Markayla Williams will come in. And Taylor Crabtree will be serving for Texas College. Thomas pushes over Karuta. Dug up nice by Crabtree. Push over there by Felicity Long. Over the top, Curl's going to push it wide. Point for the Saints. So 11-6 now, Saints with the lead. Saints with a .398 attack percentage here in the match. .462 right now in the set. The .565 set number 1 at .233 set 2. And dug up there by Darden. Kruta. And able to get the return. Marquez, Tamez. Again, Kruta. And nothing Crabtree can do with that. And it's going to be a 7-point advantage now. Fazio over. Thomas. Marquez. As Ballesteros over the top. Crabtree now curl. And that's going to be sent long by Markayla Williams. Actually, 7-point lead now for the Saints, 13-6. Natalie Fazio serving. And that's going to be service ace for Natalie Fazio. Timeout called by Texas College as Natalie Fazio picks up her second ace. 14th of the match for the Saints. We'll take a break. You're watching Saints Volleyball on the Olu Saints Network and KSAT.com. Welcome back. Natalie Fazio serving here. 14-6 Saints lead. 8-point advantage here. Set number 3 trying to close it out. As Ballesteros. Sadie Ballesteros, a freshman now with her 8th kill. And the Saints with a 9-point advantage. So the Saints were down 4-1 at one point here this third set. Come back to score 11 of the last 13. And Darden there is back. And point for the Saints is coming. Catching the net there is Michaela Williams on the violation point for the Saints. And the lead is 8. Or actually, no, it's on the Saints who made that violation. Point for Texas College. And Saints will get it back as Tiana Kruta. Kruta coming back now. Her 5th kill of the match. She's got 5 kills, 3 aces tonight, a dig. As Maldonado's serve is over. Pushed all the way over to Curl. Kept alive by Demas. Thomas, Rivetta. Rivetta is going to go in on the line. And a point, and the lead is 10 for the Saints now. 17-7. That's going to go into the net. Service error. And that is number 5 now for the Saints tonight. Felicity Long. Cross over Rivetta. And trying to punch it over was Feliciano Long. And the lead back to 10 at 18-8. As Kalani Ketchens checks in. And Nicole Beffer will check in, and Beffer will serve. The top there, Crabtree goes long. And a point for the Saints here. 19-8. And a service ace. 15 now for the Saints. Nicole Beffer getting that one. So 20-9. Fanaris Palmer coming in to serve down for the Steers. Thomas, Ketchens off the net there, blocked, kept alive. Pushed over by Crabtree. Thomas sets up Ketchens, and right at Felicity Long, and Kalani Ketchens gets the point. So 21-9, now the score. So Natalie Fazio. The Saints trying to get that back and send it all the way over. And Fazio. Thomas. Rivetta puts it down. So 23-9 now the score. So the Saints here, 2 points away from taking the match. Also, they're 2 aces shy. Actually, no, it's going to be a point for the Steers. We'll see what it was, but 22-10. Saints 15 Aces as a team tonight. The team record 17 against Texas Wesleyan back on the 16th of September in 2016. Or Texas College. It was against Texas College, I believe. Double check that. No, Texas Wesleyan on the 2016. And there, Saints now one ace from tying the team record of 17 in a match. So will not get it tonight, and that'll do it. And a match that took 53 minutes to complete. Saints come away in straight sets, 25-4, 25-10, and 25-10 to knock off Texas College here tonight. Now we're going to get to the senior ceremony, and we'll turn everything over to John Paul, public address announcer down below. And we will have that for you here in just a moment. So, but from everybody up here, Mike Thompson saying so long, everybody. We'll see you next Friday. We'll hand it over to John Paul, public address announcer.
We're going to honor our two seniors in just a moment. Let's hear it for the Texas College Seniors.
Why didn't they do it at the halftime?
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be able to be sure before, like,
They do to y'all. I mean, y'all go through there and get all emotional before a game.
that is true.
Like, hey, let's put more on their plate.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for sticking around as we honor our seniors, Natalie Fazio and Lisa Rivera. They just played their last regular season game today. I hope you notice how much fun their names are for me to say. They will continue in the postseason next week and hopefully go on to nationals. Ladies and gentlemen, Lisa Rivera is being escorted by her mother, Lisa Peña Rivera, her father, Juan Rivera, her nana, Virginia de la Peña, and her brother, Santos Rivera. She's played in 118 matches, 407 sets, and her career stats are as follows: 753 kills, 2,433 total attacks, 871 assists, 44 aces, 425 hits, and 154 blocks. Freshman of the year, all-conference first team and conference star athlete in 2016. In 2017, she was all-conference second team and conference star athlete. In 2018, Anissa was all-conference second team and conference star athlete. Let's give a big hand to Anissa Rivera! Anissa's special message to the team. Thank you all for an amazing season with so many amazing memories made on and off the court. You really made my senior year one to remember. I love you all. From East Lake High School, El Paso, Texas, Anissa Rivera. Is being escorted by her father Ron, her mother Chelsea, and her grandmother Bernie Nordstrom. Fazio joined the Saints in 2017. She has played in 75 matches and 302 sets. Her career stats are as follows: 755 kills, 2,140 total attacks, 46 assists, 145 aces, 511 digs, and 86 blocks. Sorry about that. She holds the all-time record for service aces with 135 in a season with 217, with 63, and a game with 7 this year. Franz was named All-Conference First Team, Conference All-Tournament, and Newcomer of the Year in 2017. Last year, Franz was named the All-Conference Second Team. Let's give a big hand to Natalie Fazio! Fazio's special message to the team. I would like to thank my parents and all who have supported me through this long journey. It's been an amazing ride. Thanks to all the coaches and teammates who have been with me and supported me from the beginning. This last 3 years have been so memorable, and thanks to our current team who has made my senior year very special. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Olu State family, join us in congratulating both